Namo tas bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhas. Namo tas bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhas. Most Reverend Mahasangh and Venerable Rinpoche is here, Dhammaratna Sahib is here, Dr. Revat Hero is here, my Bantejis and distinguished scholars from 45 countries. Maybe now they are scattered somewhere, but I must praise them in the sense that for last 2 days they have enriched me by giving their presentations here, and especially when I listened to our Rinpoche from Bhutan, I was really thrilled because many things which I was not knowing in depth about Buddhism, since I am a Buddhist scholar also, and you will say that you have come to speak about Sikhism. So let me just tell you that Guru Nanak, who was the founder of Sikhism, is from the same land, from Gautam Buddha's land. Only the time difference is there. Buddha somewhere 562 BC and Guru Nanak 1469. So a difference of about 2000 and more years. But I find, as a research scholar, let me right at the outset tell you that I am from no Sikh clergy. I am not a baptized Sikh either. I am born into a Sikh family. I know the religion. I have studied the religion. And then my PhD is in Buddhism, especially Jataka tales. So when I find many similarities from what Gautam Buddha told and what Guru Nanak is saying, maybe the difference is there in the language. It was, at Gautam Buddha's time, the language was Pali. And later on, in Guru Nanak's time, they have yet to find out a script. Guru Nanak, he says, when he got the enlightenment, nobody is Hindu, nobody is Musalman. Because in that time, India, the rulers were the Afghan rulers. So when I analyze all things, I see that religion, for that matter, is not just a miracle thing. It takes into account all the socio-political conditions, the cultural differences, the geography. That is why Islam is in Saudi Arabia and Buddhism is in your India, or Sikhism is in India, Jainism is in India. So a geographical, this thing has latitude and longitude has also to play a very significant role. To start with, now Guru Nanak had all these traditions with him. Not necessarily that he was ordained into Buddhism, but he went to the viharas, he went to the temples, he was seeing around his political conditions in India. And therefore, the diversity, he says that diversity is divine. Excellent. Diversity is divine. That means there is no need to eradicate diversity. Diversity is divine. It is in creation itself. So one should love the diversity. And last 2 days, I am very thankful to Dr. Dhammaratna. He has given me this opportunity to see the diversities, not only in cultural, in food, in so many languages. And I was just joking with my friend that if I am here for another 3 days, maybe I will speak Chinese also. Because when you are listening to so many words, you slowly become accustomed to it and you start learning the thing. So Guru Nanak also was in the same process, seeing all these things. And then he took a simile, traveled. When he saw that in India, the plight of the common man is very miserable. The justice is something eloped. And you will be surprised that time Babur also invaded. And it is in the history that Babur and Nanak, they interacted with each other. And there are 4 verses in Guru Granth Sahib. I am coming to that, what is Guru Granth Sahib. That means in that holy scripture, which the Sikhs follow, there are 4 such verses where he has mentioned about that Babur's invasion and what Babur is doing in India. And he protested also, because Babur that time jailed all the seers and saints who were found in the capital, Delhi. And he told that they are only, begging and begging. They don't do anything. Let them make, flour from the wheat. So that time some miracles happened, but let me not, seeing the paucity of time, I will not go into those details. But the basic facts, basic tenets which Guru Nanak gave were very, very simple. When I analyze, I find that these are the rules for the common man, for the workers, for the laborers. He said, Kirat karo, naam japo, vand chhago. That means do your honest labor, manual labor. This is Kirat karo. That means truthful living, honest living. Naam japo means meditation. You recite the name of Prabhu, whatsoever, Rama, Lakshmana, or whomsoever you have a faith. As Dr. Rawat was telling that 4,000 faiths, maybe that time there were many more. So he never told that you leave your faith. Even to the Muslims or Hindus, he said that whatever you are doing, do it honestly. He even went to the mosque and said to the Maulvi that what namaz you are doing is false, because your mind is in the stable. So this Maulvi was, surprised. How this man knows in my heart what was going, because that time namaz was going on and this Maulvi was thinking about his stable, the horse. So Guru Nanak was such a character, was such a leader who traveled like Buddha from place to, even you will be surprised, he went to Makkah, Medina for Hajj. And there also he preached to the main clergy that they wanted that west is the direction in which all our prayers should be done. He said, God is everywhere. How do you confine him to a one direction, east or west? God is almighty, Allah is everywhere. That is why he said that ek awwal Allah noor upaya, kudrat ke sab bande, ek noor te sab jag upjya, kaun bhale kaun mande. That means from the same light, this creation is there, and everybody has that light of the God. Everybody is same. So why to discriminate? Why so much of, in the Hindu system itself, although he was born to a Hindu family, but he refused to obey those rituals. Right from the childhood, this character was something extraordinary. And that is why when he got the enlightenment, he said that you have to be truthful. Truthful living is more important. So when we are meeting in this theme, spiritualism, you have to meet the global crisis, spiritualism. Spiritual people can do to heal these situations. Who is spiritual? Just by putting a robe or a turban like this will not make me spiritual. My deeds, my actions are the important things. So that is why Nanak said that your actions, Kib sachiara hoye. He writes in his line, Japji Sahib, it is like Dhammapad. I find many similarities between Dhammapad and Japji Sahib. So he said, Kiv Sachiara hoye, how to become spiritual? How to become? So he has given a method, very easy method for the layman. You see, he says that Tol taram daya ka poot, santok thap rakhya jen soot. That means in our Hindu mythology, it was a concept that a white colored ox is bearing the load of the globe. Here we are discussing global crisis. So he says that all the load is on that ox. This was the mythology. So this is how he said that actually this is, now he did not contest. He said that whatever this load, this is a symbol. Your dhol dharam means your religion, your spirituality is the one which is holding the load, which is carrying the load of this globe. And what is dharam? Dharam is the duty. A duty which a parent, which a mother or a father has to the child, which a child has to the parents, which a disciple has to the guru. So that is why when I read through the Jataka tales, I find that the term is Shasta. Shasta means principal teacher. And that is what Sikhs, they say, they believe in the 10 gurus. Guru Nanak was the first guru, then second guru, third guru, like that 10 gurus came. And Rinpoche in this morning session, he enlightened me. Milerapa, Narapa, and like that this whole series goes. So one after the other. So this was a custom in our Indian tradition, even in Buddhist tradition. So these 10 gurus, they proceeded with the concept of Guru Nanak Dev. Guru Nanak Dev in his lifetime, he traveled even up to China, to Tibet. In Tibet he was called Nanak Lama. I have seen that Gurudwara there, and it is called Nanak Lama. He went to Nepal. There is my friend, Nepalese friend, Dr. Gautam Bir, he was saying there's Nanak Mutt is there. He went to Bangladesh, where Dhaka University is situated in the land given by the king of that place to Guru Nanak Dev. So what I mean to say is this spiritual person traveled from place to know what exactly is the ground reality. Why people are not following? Because as Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we are now in our Indian political scenario, we find that we are going with G20 Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. In the Vedic mantras, I find Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya. That was the Vedic prayer. In Sikhism also, Guru Nanak says, Tere Bhane Sarbat Da Bhala. That means goodness, happiness to all the world. That is the prayer every time a Sikh makes in the Gurudwara. He wants happiness, wellness for the whole world. So I tell you, religions definitely never discriminate. They never mazhab nahi sikhata aapas mein bair karna. No religion teaches you to hate each other. Religions, they are you to unite. They ask you to unite. Even till date, whatever the religions are, humanity, they love humanity. They ask for service to the humanity. And that is why Guru Nanak said that truthful living, truth is superior, but above that is truthful living. Unless and until you do it yourself, you cannot say. And I find in Jataka tales the same thing has come. Shasta, when my principal teacher, whom I always bow, Shasta was asked by one Brahmin that you have got the enlightenment. What is the need of doing uposat? What is the need of doing all this? So he said, if the teacher does not do it, how will the disciples, how will the students do it? You have to show them the way. You have to yourself do, and then they will immediately. So before, that is why the line comes, Before preaching, you practice. And many of my speakers said, they told that we should action. Action starts from yourself. So Guru Nanak was such a spiritual person. He started with the basics, and he himself continued till death as a farmer. He started community kitchen, langar, free food to everybody. And you will find that throughout the world today, Sikhs are known as the langar man. Wherever, irrespective of what you get in return, no. Whether you are asked for or no, it is my duty. Now, if a flood situation is there, people are dying, people are in need, the Khalsa aid goes there. The Sikh aid goes there with langar. That is the basic food. Food is required first. So this is the, this concept is given by whom? Guru Nanak. Langar he started, and that tradition is going on. All the 10 gurus, they followed it, langar. And when Harmandir Sahib, as you know, the Golden Temple was made by 4th Guru. And this Adi Grantha is a scripture, Guru Granth Sahib, was compiled by 5th Guru. So you see, this is in the lifetime, they acted like bodhisattvas. I find this reality. They in one lifetime, they could not achieve the total goal. Life by life, this Guru has contributed something, the next stage of the other Guru has done, Harmandir Sahib is made, and then 5th Guru now is tortured by that Jahangir. He was the ruler of that country, and a ruler of India, and many people, came against the Guru, that he is uniting the Hindus to revolt. So again, you can see these things this happened that way also. Now, slowly, this turned into Khalsa. Khalsa is what? A armed community, which is given by 10th Guru. It took about 300 years for transformation from Guru Nanak to Guru Gobind. But the basic tenets are the same. Guru Gobind Singh also tells the same thing which Guru Nanak is doing. Only thing is, he gives you equal status to man and women and arms them with sword, that when everything fails, all the peace-loving activities fail. Every request, every prayer fails to the ruler, and when you are getting tortured, when you are getting butchered, then in self-defense, you have to take up the sword, and you have to face the challenges, you have to meet the crisis. Now, many people ask me that, well, what crisis? Is there any case study? Sikhism could solve any crisis? This was the big crisis, sir, before India. In Aurangzeb's time, total population was to be transferred, was to be converted into Islam. That was the slogan given by Aurangzeb. Islamization, total Islamization. That time, now this is maybe not a good platform to talk about this, but in principle, what these Sikhs ultimately had to follow was the commandment by Guru Gobind Singh that you have to, in the self-defense, in the defense of the country, in the defense of the religion, be it any religion. Now, Guru Tegh Bahadur, for example, Guru Gobind Singh's father, 9th Guru, he was massacred in Delhi, martyred in Delhi. Chandni Chowk Gurdwara is the historical evidence for that. But was he martyred for Sikhism? No. On Sikhism there was no problem, no crisis. The crisis was for the Kashmiri Pandits, Hindu religion. Because in Kashmir it was fully announced that all Hindus will be converted, all Brahmins will be converted. They came, the delegation of the Kashmiri Pandits, they came to Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, and Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji told that, okay, you tell Aurangzeb that if this fellow Guru Tegh Bahadur becomes Muslim, then we will all be self-converted. So that means the sacrifice for, this is bodhisattva character, which is sacrificing himself for others. Otherwise, Guru Nanak tells that you become it is full of humility. He says that you become like the dust of every feet. You should have no ego. For that reason, you might have seen in the Gurudwaras, very sick, rich people, they go and they polish the shoes of the Sangat. Whoso, the devotees, they give all the services. So what I mean to say is, in spite of all this, if you ask me today, that in today's situation, will the Sikhism take up this challenge of solving the global crisis? Because today, what we see, the global crisis is not made by God, is not made by nature only. Man is making himself. Man, because of mismanagement, because of not understanding that greed is the biggest enemy of this mankind. So, Guru Nanak, when he says Sachiara, he tells that Santokh, your satisfaction, that is one, otherwise greed will go on increasing. You have to have a limit. There I find the Jataka tales very much handy. They are telling you the technique, how to optimize. You should have a balance. You should strike a balance. Like intelligent human persons, now we have artificial intelligence also. We have better statistical tools. We have better computers. We can definitely strike a balance. And we can save our planet Earth. Only religion, I'm sorry to say that religion has a limitation. Spiritualism has a limitation. Because, as Dr. Revat was telling, that last when Dalai Lama was there, Pawan Puja Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, these things were discussed. Now he has come to third time to discuss the same thing. That means in last 50 years, nothing appreciable could be done. But your Bhante, Brahma Pandit, when he presented the thing, and one more from that university, at least some UNESCO has taken up. Now some progress is going to be made, and I thank very much this international forum for faith and culture, that they have taken this right initiative, right action. People from all over the world, intelligentsia, people, scholars like you, they must unite and find out a roadmap. And here I have to admit that only spiritualism will not be able to do the full justice. We have to have a management system. You can call it a spiritual managerial solution. Spiritual solution totally, I am sorry, at least to my mind it comes that it is handicapped. We have to change in our management system. Our modern management system is giving you mismanagement, because they are working for the profit maximization, blind race, consumerism, corporatization. You see, I am seeing in my own country with my own eyes what is happening in Himachal Pradesh. It's because of, faulty management. The rate at which the mountains should be cut, at least 100 times of that road, that these are being drilled. And what calamities we had very recently. You see, we are ourselves responsible for that because of our wrong policies. We have made up policies that how to earn more and more, without giving any, justice to what is happening to the common man. The sufferer is the common man. And no religion. How will the religion? Because religion is not coming into the management. So let the spiritual persons come into management. Then you will see spiritual persons, when they manage, because they will be like bodhisattvas. They know the philosophy of Samyak. Samyak is Samma, which my principal teacher Shasta has given. Samma. He has given the stories, Jataka tales, how to optimize. And that is why I always say that all the religions should take up this. Today we are, in the of technological evolutions, technological excellence, even up to moon we are going with the Chandrayaan. Why not we take the best that is available? The best that is available is now Buddhist management. Let us take up. What is the hesitation? Be it any religion, Islam, Sikhism or whatever. The best thing is available. How to manage? Yes, look here, this is the model given luckily by Gautam Buddha. He is giving you the technique also, how to optimize. So in our education system, in our management system, in our policy making areas, we will have such bodhisattvas who have the knowledge of Samyak. So a Buddhist manager, will be turned into a good leader, a national leader, because he is having, that is why always people say that people at the top, they should be non-corruptible. They should be like gods, And there are such stories where, sir, if the time permits, let me tell you one story, sir, from Jatakas. From Jatakas, how we can, at the top level, what sort of character we want. If the audience permits, then I can tell you a story. Maybe it will take another 2-3 minutes. Am I going beyond the time limit? Okay. So, sir, with this, there is one story called Bhish-Puff Jatak. Bhish-Puff Jatak is there is a monk who has come out of Vihar, the monastery, and he is just relaxing under a tree, and there is a pond full of lotus flowers, and very good breeze is there. A smell is coming, sweet, and he is very much relaxed condition, and he is taking the breeze. One Devi, she appears and tells, Bhikkhu, लज्जा नहीं आती है, चोरी कर रहे हो? So he was stunned that what type, I am not doing any mischief, I am not pilfering anything. ये चोरी कैसा कर रहे हैं? No, तुम तो गंध की चोरी कर रहे हो. Now he says that गंध की चोरी मैं कर रहा हूँ, ये कैसे कर रहा हूँ? देवी, मुझे तो पता नहीं चल रहा है. That means please enlighten me how this. So right at that moment, a person comes, he goes into the pond and he breaks all the lotuses and puts them into the sack and goes. Now this bhikkhu is seeing and he said, Devi, whatever is done now is not a chori, I think. This was not a chori. So the Devi answers, the goddess answers, that what shall I tell him? He is already, in the filth. That means he is in the filth, so what will I tell him? It is you who have come ordained here, who are Dikkani, and you are trying to reach the higher levels. You are trying to leave the Trishnas, all detachments, all defilements, you are practicing that. So, you should take. Then he understands that yes, what is the meaning of corruption? So, even Gandh ki chori, that means the theft of the smell should also not be there. Such a person, when he is at the top, he will do all the justice. So if the sometime I get the opportunity, I will explain you with the help of these Jataka tales, beautiful stories which give you the management style, what management style should be practiced by our top leaders, by our policy makers, bodhisattva-like character, when we have to give to the service to the mankind without asking in return. That is our duty, that is our dharma. Dharma is not going and praying into the mosque or into the gurudwara. It is actually taking action for the mankind, service to the mankind. Feeding, the Guru says, Garib ka muh, Guru di golak. Means the mouth of a poor person is like a Guru's chest box, donation box. That means if you feed the poor, if you feed the hungry, you are giving the donation to the Guru. So in Sikhism, that is why Gurus are more revered than the God. because Guru gives you a knowledge of the God. So Guru is superior to, like Kabir Das also says, Guru Gobind dau khade kaake lagu pao, Balihari Gurudev ki jin Gobind diyo batao. So last sentence about the scripture, I am going to finish with that. Sri Guru Granth Sahib, which you find in every Gurdwara, is nothing but the compilation of the verses written by all saint poets, devotees, Sufis, and this scripture is in classical music. You can sing it. That means Islam was forbidding this singing music. But Guru Nanak says, yes, if you pray, if you sing to the God, it is welcome. It is welcome. So verses all in ragas, 1430 pages are there. With this, I pray to Lord Buddha again, and thankful I give my gratitude for this opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Buddhaya.